Hi guys. Okay, so if you don't see the big red live button up here at the top, you're watching the replay. But go ahead and tag your teams. Go ahead and tag anybody, sideline sisters, upline, downline, whoever, because I wanted to share this with you guys because it's working for me. And if it's working for me, maybe it might work for you. I'm a huge advocate of you never know if it's going to work unless you try it. So I wanted to share this with you guys because right now we are in the season of just trying to get new distributors in on our team. We all want to promote. We all want to bring in, I hate saying new blood, but it's new people in our business. And being able to help people with this opportunity and to be able to see their life transform is just incredible. So I'm a big person of like, the more people I bring in and the more people God bring to me, the more lives I can help change. So, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I don't know what took over me today, but I was laser focused, and this has worked. And you never know if it's going to work for you or not unless you try it. So I highly recommend doing this because 35 new potential distributors in 3 hours that I've never talked to before. About, I would say 95% of them, I've never had a conversation with them before. And I'm going to give you guys step by step. So if you're watching this, and go ahead and tag your team, sideline, upline, downline. But if you're watching this and you have to like rewind or fast forward or whatever for the replay or the recording, please do that because I'm going to share like scripts and verbiage and my pictures and all these stuff. So it's going to be a little bit longer one, but this is going to be so good because 35 new potential distributors in 3 hours is crazy. So let me turn my screen around. Okay, so this is what I did. So I went on the my personal page and I posted about the giveaways. So right now we're in June. The June giveaway is the Disney 4-pack, Disney World 4-pack, which is a $15 buy-in, and the $200 Target gift card giveaway. So the Disney is a $15 buy-in, but the $200 is not a buy-in. But I highly, highly, highly recommend do the Disney buy-in. It is $15, but remember, for every distributor that you sign, you're going to be getting $100 when that distributor gets their first 2 customers. So you potentially will get that money back. So what I want you guys to do is, I got this picture right here from Pinterest. I got this picture right here from Pinterest. I got this background picture from Pinterest, and then I added the words on it through Word Swag. So I made this picture. But you can literally go on my page and just copy and paste this script, wordage, or whatever you call it, words, because it's been super, super helpful. Because when you have, tells you what you're giving away. Also, there's no purchase necessary. They have to drop an emoji. They're going to tag a friend, and they're going to share for an extra entry. People are blowing this up because pretty much every single person who's interested in this are also sharing this. And what's going to happen is when they share it, it's going to be shown on their page, and their friends are going to be able to see it as well. So with doing this, though, I took it a step further, and see right here where it says it's actually 91 people I tagged. What I did was I went to my friends list. So like on your Facebook page, you can you can scroll down on the left-hand side. Sorry if I'm shaking. You scroll down on the left-hand side, and right there, you can click this little number, and which your goal is always 5,000. But which that's why growing to your market every day is really important, but this will also help grow your market too, which is super exciting. But okay, so this is all like your friends that you have on your Facebook. So what I did was, as I posted this post right here, and when you do a post, it'll say like tag somebody. So I just went down my friend's Facebook, like I had my computer pulled up, and then I was posting the post on my phone, and I just kept scrolling down, and anybody who had more than 1,500 friends, so like right here, Casey would be a perfect person for me to tag. So I tagged her in it, and so if I keep scrolling down, anybody with, so Sam was a great person because she had more than, Yoshiki, if I said that right, she's a makeup artist. She has almost 5,000. She's a great one to tag in it as well. But what happens is all these people who I tagged have more than about 15,000 friends. Some of them move up to 4,000, 5,000. And what happens is they are going to get a notification when I posted this to show up on their page, not only for them to be posting underneath that they want it, because I mean, who doesn't want a trip to Disney and a free $200 gift card? But so they're tagging that they want it, but then also it's showing up on their page too, so that their friends are going to be seeing it. And because they have more friends on their Facebook, more people are most likely going to be seeing it. So think of it as the example, which I think Kelsey is the one who said this, where would you rather go fishing in a pond full of 5,000 friends or 500 friends? The chances of you catching a fish is much greater when you have 5,000 than you have 500. So for me, going and tagging these people on this, I made sure I was intentional of who was being tagged because they're having more than, the 1,500 friends, so that more people will see it. But didn't they get pissed that you're tagging without asking? I have not had one person right now be pissed yet that I tagged them, because they're excited that I tagged them, because they're seeing this to potentially get, an entry into it as well. So I don't suggest always, tagging for every post that you're doing, but because this is like a free giveaway, it's a great opportunity to tag people, because I mean, who doesn't want an entry to a free giveaway? And if they say they don't want one, then that's on them. But pretty much everyone wants into the giveaway anyway. So next step. So everybody underneath here who is commenting, I haven't even gotten to everybody yet, you guys, so it's going to take time, but I want to share with you guys what I'm doing now. So what I'm doing is, so here's Ashley. She was the first person who commented. So what I'm doing is I'm messaging her about the giveaway, which I'll give you guys script and everything. But I'm also, see, she tagged her friend Katie here. What I'm doing is I'm now friend requesting Katie. So by doing this and having them tag a friend, and now you're going to friend request the friend that they tagged, you're going to grow your market automatically. So this is like a whole bunch of our 6 lists in like one. It's incredible. So, but what you also want to do is you want to react to the initial post as well. So if you hold your finger down on the phone, or if you just hover over like where the like button would be, you can react. So you never want to use the thumbs up button anymore. You always want to use a reaction button. So like a heart, a love, a haha, a wow. Probably wouldn't do one of these. But using the reaction button, it'll boost your algorithm, and then more people will see this initial post as well. Same thing for when you are messaging. So what I did was I went and I messaged Ashley, and then as soon as I messaged her, I came back to this original post and I commented, like I clicked reply, and then I messaged, I commented under here, and I just said, hey, I messaged you, check your messages. And for like every single person I said this similar thing, like I messaged you, check your messages. But the reason why I did that was because when I commented this right here, it's also boosting the algorithm again. So you're going to be boosting the algorithm every time you're commenting underneath them. So it's really important to be, commenting underneath these. So let's go to what I said to Ashley. So Ashley, if you guys want to see like scripts and everything of what I said. So this right here is the initial message. And if you need scripts, I'll comment them below underneath this. If I didn't comment one that I mentioned in here, then just message me and I'll send it to you. So what I did was I sent her a picture again of the giveaway. So it was like a reminder, like, hey, you did comment on here, so that she'll remember like a visual and a visual. And then I said, hey, I saw that you were interested in a free giveaway for both my free trip to Disney and a $200 gift card. To enter, you'll just need to copy and paste this next message. I will send you below in your status on your wall. Tag me in it. Make sure it's public as well. You can get multiple entries if you want to put up more than one post for me throughout the month. Just let me know. Come back to this message and say done when you've posted it. If I send you the message to copy and paste right now, will you post it right away? So this is really important, this last part, because I've noticed a big difference. And if I ask them, like, if I'm going to send it to you right now, will you post it? And they say yes, immediately they go and they post it on their wall rather than like an hour later, 30 minutes later, the next day, a week later. You can absolutely copy and paste this and use this, save it to your notes of your phone. And then this is what I sent her to post on her wall. And this is really important. I got it from Taylor. Taylor, thank you so much. This has been amazing today. So I'm asking them to host a post for me, but using a business opportunity host to post. So word for word, this message or this post, have them, and just change your name, have them post on their wall. So, hi friends, my name is Jessica, Megan, Courtney, whoever it is looking for anyone who needs extra cash and is looking for a part-time job working from Instagram and Facebook. She has 10 positions open to make $500 to $2,000 plus monthly. Comment quickly for info, no experience needed. So that's what I had her post on her wall. And then, so if we go to her wall, she posted it on her wall. I got a post notification for it as well. And next what I did was in the comment, okay, so remember what I said earlier, when you use a reaction button, it'll help your algorithm. When you comment underneath it, it'll help your algorithm. So I reacted to it. I loved it. And then I added this. So this is now a text replacement on my phone. So all these like quote unquote scripts I have are all text replacements on my phone now. So I can do so much so quickly because it's working more effectively rather than having to like type up every single one differently every single time because you have similar conversations with everyone. But so what I did was this right here, I am posting in the comments of the person who posted for me. So it just says, hey, I'm excited to help whoever is ready for more. A little bit about me. My name is Megan Carter. I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm 29 years old, single mama of a 5-year-old. I've been working from social media for almost 4 years and has helped me with things like be a stay-at-home mom with my son, pay off my credit card, and buying a new car. And I'm going to say, I love helping others make extra income or turn this into a full-time career. Like I have flexible schedule for you to create, and blah, 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 blah. So all that. So, and then what I did was I posted a picture of me and my son because that's a very important part of my story. So next is everybody who has commented underneath that they're interested. So remember, they're reacting to this message that their friend put on their wall. So Paul, for example, what I did was I hovered over his name, sent him a friend request. He's already accepted it back. But then under here, what I said was, Paul, I just clicked reply. Paul, this is a text replacement. I just friend requested you. Add me and I'll send you details. Comment done here below when you added me. Same thing with Jade. I did the same exact thing. I sent her a friend request. She hasn't requested me back yet. But most of the time they will come back here and they'll comment done because then I'll get another notification as well. But Paul did not on this one. But the reason why I'm doing this is because remember how I was saying earlier was when you comment, it's going to boost your algorithm. So it just boosted my algorithm again. When Paul comes back under here and comments done, it boosts it again. So it's like a process, but once you get into like the hang of it and you just really do understand it, it's so simple and super effective. So I wanted to show you guys actually, okay, so wait, let me go back into, okay, so when, after me sending her the message to post on her wall, so this is what we went over, she came back and she said done. Because remember, I told her what to do. I said, when you've already posted it, comment done. So she came back, she said done, and then this is what I'm sending, which is so good. I'm so excited. Okay, so it says, thank you so much. If you would like a second entry, let me know. I have officially entered you into the giveaway. This may or may not be for you, but I have a few new summertime product reviewer and brand rep spots just open. To make an extra $500 to $2,000 a month from your phone, I'm also looking for a few people that can benefit from extra income, less stress, drinks coffee, weight loss, toning up, more energy, clear skin, or longer hair or lashes. Do you have any of these goals, or do you know anyone who has any of these goals? If so, I'd love to send you or them details. So some people have been like, yeah, that's me. Some people have been like, no, I can't think of. Some people are like, let me think about it. And then some people have even been like, how do I make money myself too? And I'm like, oh, let me tell you. So, okay, so after I said, so this is a text replacement as well on my phone. So like I put it in as entered is like my keyword, and then so that I know I entered them into the drawing, and then this pops up. So then if they're interested in the business, I start having the conversation about potentially, if they know anything about network marketing, and then so on and so forth. So now let's go back into this. I want to show you guys. Oh, let me go back here. So if they say that they want to have a second entry for the giveaway throughout the month, what I do is I will set a reminder through my phone. So if you click those 3 buttons on the bottom left, like when you're in the messenger and then click reminder, I'll set a reminder for the next 2 days out. And I'll just put once additional entry to host a post giveaway. And I'll set the time for the evening at 6 o'clock. And so in 2 days from now, I'll get a notification, she'll get a notification, or he, and I'll have them post another host a post on their wall for something different beside, not another business opportunity one. It'll probably be for weight loss or like a TFX or something. So, so I want to show you guys actually here. So this is my friend who she posted on her wall. Sorry, my hand's shaking. And it just completely started to blow up. And why this is important to really, do all these steps and write them down if you have to rewind this. But so for example, I'm just going to run down the list of these. So I loved it. Cassie, we weren't friends, so I friend requested her, let her know, hey, I just sent you a friend request, add me. She said done. So I need to go and I'm going to message her information now on it, on the business, and same thing. So another person, so because this has been boosted, now another person wants more information. So same thing, I'm actually already friends with her, so I'm going to message her directly about the business. I went and I friend requested her, let her know, hey, I just friend requested you. She said, hey, I added you. So every time someone's responding to me, it's boosting the algorithm again. So I want to show you guys actually Tiffany. And just show you this example because sometimes we have to go a little bit above and beyond, and I think this was one of those scenarios. So I messaged her. Let's see. She said she was interested, and she actually messaged me first before I could send her the initial message about, does she know anything about the network marketing, which I'll share that with you guys in a second too, of what I normally say. But she sends me this information about she has a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and she really wants to stay a stay-at-home mom. And so, okay, so this is my first message that I send to people, hey, have you ever heard of what network marketing is? It's okay if you haven't. I had no clue what it was before I started. And I was like, haha, whatever. So, but for some reason I felt like I needed to video message her because I can relate. I have a child. Being a stay-at-home mom was one of the most important things. It's one of the reasons why I joined this business. And so I wanted to get a little bit more personal with her. So I did a 2-minute video to her. And I don't even know if my son was on my computer earlier, so I don't know. Oh, let's see.
What's it called? A soft spot. Sorry.
So, if you want to hear just a little bit.
I wanted to voice message you or video message you because I have such a, what's it called? A soft spot. Sorry. A soft spot for other moms who want to work this business because, especially what you just said, you want to be able to stay at home with your kids, with having your 5-year-old and also your 2-year-old, because I know what it is like to be able to stay at home with your kids, and especially allowing your 2-year-old to have that opportunity to have you with them as well, is something I would love to help you with. This business is incredible. It's allowed me to stay at home with my son now for 4 years, almost 4 years, and it's allowed me to still provide for him. It pays for all my bills. I've been able to pay off a credit card. This year I'll be debt free. I'll be actually buying my house this year. It's just crazy. I got a new car a couple of years ago. But if you saw my life a couple of years ago, it was nothing like this. I was living less than paycheck to paycheck. I was living with my parents. When I found out I was pregnant with my high school sweetheart, I was actually living in Orlando and he was in Daytona. So I moved home and moved in with my parents and had my son. And I never felt like I could like get ahead. And so I was working full-time, going to school part-time, rarely ever seeing my son, and I knew I wanted something different. I knew I needed something more in my life rather than just wake up, go to work, barely see my son, go to school. Like, it just wasn't the best scenario. And so this business was brought to me, and I've just ran with it ever since, and it's just changed everything, like literally everything in my life. And I'm so grateful to have this business in my life, to, you know, be with my son and everything, but I'm also grateful to be able to help other people like yourself do the same. So I'm super excited, but I just wanted to video message you so you know I'm real and and just tell you a little bit about me. And I'm excited to get to know a little bit more about you. And I'm going to ask you some questions below to kind of get to know you a little bit more and let you know a little about our business. But I'm excited.
Okay, so that's just an example of a video message that I sent to someone today, because I feel like sometimes we do need to do that above and beyond, and that made such a big difference. We actually are going to be getting on the phone together tomorrow to talk more about it, but I mean, she went on and on and on and told me like her whole life story because she felt comfortable. She knew I was real. We had this conversation, we connected, you know. So, but I wanted to share that with you guys because video messaging people could change your business. So, see, there's right here is where I posted again, where, you know, a little bit about my story, a picture of my son, and it's still going. And I still haven't even commented back to everybody because people keep messaging. And it's because this post every time, like when I was saying I boost your algorithm, what happens is when somebody comments underneath it, it will bump it back up for more people to see it. So super important to be, you know, like reacting to them and then also commenting back underneath them. So I wanted to share with you guys, let's see if I can just give it to you here so that you guys can have it. Let's see. Oh, I don't think it's going to work. I'll just comment it below of what I normally say to people when talking about the business, because I think it's important to know some of, you know, how to have a conversation with people. But I send the same 3 things to start off with. And then actually, you know what? I did just do it with this. Nope, not him. There's another gentleman who I just did it okay. So, I said, have you ever heard of network marketing? It's okay if you haven't. I had no clue what it was when I got started. And then this is what I say. We market through our company. We market our company through social media. Basically, what I do is I share my life. I post about what I'm doing, my interests, and what I'm passionate about, and I tie in random posts here and there about the business opportunity and different info on products. We sign customers and distributors, making monthly commissions on both. We also earn $100 weekly bonuses for mentoring new people in their business. Those are unlimited. Have you ever heard of It Works Global besides seeing my post? So this is what let's see, actually. Okay, so I wanted to send you this last part also. So I sent it to him too, because we were still having our conversation. So I did send him this graphic right here, which I just wanted to get to know a little bit more about him. So like, what do you do for a living? How often are you on social media? How much extra income would be your goal? How much time a day do you have to do this business? And then he responded with his answers. And then so I responded and let him know, like, we're a Christian-based debt-free company and we started in 2001. We're currently in 24 countries. We have over 40 all natural plant-based products that range from weight loss, energy, hair growth, skin, stretch mark, cellulite, treatments, and more. Is this something that you would be interested in using and making money from your phone and helping others? So that's normally the 3 things that I send to people when having conversations about the business. And then I'll try to get them on the phone with me, because getting on the phone will then you'll be able to connect with them a little bit more. So last thing I want to show you that's been helpful is this. Please, please, please do not take the people who I've been working with. I am really, I'm just trusting you guys. But this host to post, this what do you call it, chart you can find in the Goal Diggers page. If you go, sorry, my hands are shaking so bad. If you go into, I'll just show you on here since I'm showing you everything else. I hope this is helping you guys. Comment the number 2 below if it's helping. Okay, so we're gonna go into the Goal Diggers page because that's what I'm in right now. If you go to Goal Diggers, and then there's a file button that you can click, and in the file, so this is like from your computer, in the files, come on, it's about to storm here, so my internet's not the best right now. Okay, so see right here, there's host to post 2 and 1 and 4x5. So these are both 2 different types of chart, whatever you call these charts or whatever you want to call them, that you can use to keep track of your host to post. So this is what I'm doing. So, I mean, you can do it differently if you want, but I've got, this is how I'm keeping track of my host to post, and it's been really helping. So I printed a whole bunch of blank ones ready to go. These are some of my other host to posts that I've done. But so what I do is I just write down the PDT, meaning I posted something about, a potential distributor. My other ones, for example, like this one was about the cleanse. This one's about the cleanse. If it's about thermophyte, this one's about losing weight. But that's how I keep track of what I've talked to them about. The person's name who posted, the date they posted it, and then whoever's commenting underneath, I write their names down. So some of them, like you can see, nobody's commented on this one. And then over here, everybody's commented on this one. So it just changes per person. But think about it. If you do, let's say 5 host to posts a day, but you get down to 4 and you're like, okay, I'm done. Like nobody's posting, nobody's commenting underneath them, I'm not getting anything. But then, so you stop. But what if that 5th person that posted for you, all of a sudden blew up? Like you never know. So just keep going, keep asking. My goal every day is 10. So, which is a sheet. So my goal is 1 sheet per day. But then what I do is, so because, when you're doing a host to post, you're like adding friends, you're growing to your market, you're commenting, like it's a lot to keep track of. But when I have a conversation with them, I highlight them in yellow. So I know, okay, I've started the conversation there. I've started the conversation here. I've started the conversation here. If I talk to obviously, because these 2 people have like the most people who have commented, I'm also going to ask both these. If they have more than 3 people who commented underneath them, they need to be doing this business because they already got people who are wanting to sign up. So I'm going to be asking those, the people who hosted the post for me, if they've ever thought about, joining this business with me, and probably doing a video message to them too. Look, you guys, I'm missing a piece to my computer. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But where was I at with this? Okay, so this is really helpful because on Follow Up Friday, even if like today's Sunday, I'll probably pull this back out on Tuesday. So 2 days later, and then go back and make sure that, I'm talking to the people who, especially who I haven't talked to yet. Following up with the people who I have already had conversations with, trying to get on the phone with them. But that's pretty much it. I think I went over everything, but it's been super, super beneficial because like this initial post, and I'm telling you guys, it's worth it too. Oh, and this is a great post to put up as well. But it's been really beneficial. Invest in yourself. Spend that $15 so that you could post about the Disney, use Pinterest, post something like this. If you really want to use my pictures, you can use them as well. But, be creative on your own as well. Find a picture even if it's this picture, and add some words over it, because if Facebook sees the same photos being used over and over and over again, they could eventually flag us, and then people won't see your posts. So be creative, use Pinterest, but you can totally use this verbiage right here if you want. The scripts, like I said, I'm going to comment them below so that you can use them as well. But you got to do the steps though, because you could post this right here and then not do anything, and then it wasn't worth, you're not going to see any return from it if you don't follow up with the people underneath them and, add their friends and all that. So let me know if this is helpful. Drop a fire emoji below if you're going to do these steps. Tag your friends. And I'm just super excited for June. June's gonna be crazy. And just to let you guys know, so my goal is every 5 days I'm gonna post about this post right here. I'm gonna have different graphics because I want people to be to see it. And I'm going to be, I already set alarms on my phone every 5 days so that I'll have a reminder, but so that these will just be boosted and using the exact same steps that I just showed you is what I'm gonna be doing for each post and that are gonna be posted every 5 days. So that's all I got. Bye guys.